And now, intermission. Refreshment time.
Hey, monstruo, quítate de aquí, quítate de aquí. Hey, monstruo, quítate de aquí, quítate de aquí.
Custom Underground.
Hello and welcome to the Custom Underground podcast. I am the chosen one. That's the Mad Reaper. That's Falcon. Welcome. This is episode 3. We're so happy to have you here. We're going to talk about our featured matchup of the week, Falcon versus Chargrove. And it is going to be tough. Chargrove is doing Jushin Thunder Liger, and Falcon is doing Bushai. Is that how you pronounce it? Bushi?
Bushi.
Bushi.
Right.
Right.
I'm stoked.
Yeah.
I'm stoked.
Yep.
Does that intimidate you that he's doing Jushin Thunder Liger?
I'm sure he's gonna really pull that off. That's gonna be really good. I'm not gonna deny it because I know he's really good, and I'm excited to see what he does. Honestly.
Well, this is
So tell us a little bit about this matchup, how he inspired you and things.
Well, really, back in the day when I first started customizing, I would go to the wrestling figure forums. I made an account. I didn't know how to post stuff on there, like my pictures or anything, so I never posted anything on there. But I would always go to Chargrove's forums and see like all his ECW stuff and everything. And I would try to copy, but it didn't come out the same.
yeah, it was crazy. Pat's like, who should we have on the show? And I was like, Angel and Chargrove. I like that matchup because like when I was gone, like I stepped away from customizing. There was that whole period of time, and honestly, I wasn't aware of Chargrove until he entered this tournament. So I would go backwards and I start looking up because after what you said, you're like you made the post. And you're like he inspired you, and I was like. This Chargrove must be more than what his Instagram is leading on. So I went and looked it up, and that was that was very much the case. He has an extensive collection of work.
Definitely. Yeah.
Man, I'm excited for this matchup.
I am too. And honestly, I wish him nothing but the best, and I hope that he does his best work, and I can do my best work, and whoever wins is a better man, I guess.
Yeah, let's talk about that. I've seen like such great improvement from like even the last tournament till now, and even from Drago to like Raven. Like that Raven is so badass, and I mean, congrats on that on all the videos. Like I actually watched the Raven one because I was like too lazy myself to sculpt that kind of hair.
Right.
The way you did his hair looked great. So let's talk about like. How do you see yourself growing as a customizer to where you're at now? Like,
I feel I can say I'm one of the best sculptors there is, like overall.
Absolutely.
Like with the hair, facial hair, and masks. I'll give Chargrove the painting skills over mine because he's been doing it longer than I have. So I have to use my advantage of sculpting. So what I'm gonna be doing for my Bushi is I'm using the Rey Mysterio as a base head.
Look at that.
Oh
That's
yeah.
Yeah, show that. Look at that. That's insane.
Wow.
Look at that hair.
Yeah. I love Kenny Omega, and I've seen him in person. So like, I got to meet him at Pro Wrestling Tees when the Bullet Club came over for the opening in Chicago. So
that's
it was
awesome.
cool, and that's where I got the shirt. So the day I met him. So yeah,
I like that shirt too. Yeah,
I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to show the people what we were talking about because you have some mad skills sculpting. I agree with that.
Thank you. Yeah. But yeah. I'm going to use this Rey Mysterio as a base head as this is a recast from the WCW one.
Oh, nice.
I'm also going to be doing his entrance mask, so I thought I might as well use a Rey head since I'm doing an actual entrance mask from scratch, so it'll save me time. Yeah, and I have no sewing skills, but I'm thinking of doing his suit that he wears when he enters the ring.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pat was just looking up pictures. He was like, "Oh, this is the one I want to see." I was like, "That guy looks crazy. Like, Bushi's gonna be insane." I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I'm actually making all those Ingobernables de Japón. Yeah. I love when he wears like another mask and the suit.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm also here. I got Tatsuya Naito in the works as well.
Oh no way! Whose hit are you gonna use for him?
I'm actually sculpting it from scratch. This is the first layer, and I'm gonna go over with the second layer.
Oh man, yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna kill that hair. Like that's one
Thank
thing
you.
that yeah, I mean, he's got some hard hair to sculpt.
Yeah, he does.
He does. Oh man, yeah, I'm
That's why I
excited.
have to separate in layers.
So what else are you working on? What else is on your workbench?
Oh, I'm pretty proud of these, and to save me time, I actually got curb stop set decals for this AJ Elimination Chamber 2016.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
That hair's nice.
Oh yeah, I had to make the hair longer, of course, and it's a cast. It's one of, and I just started casting recently, so that was one of the cast heads. Yeah, and here I'm making an Aliester black using a Nakamura torso. I feel that that torso fits in perfectly. So
that torso,
Matt Reaper can appreciate that.
Matt Reaper. Yeah, thank credit to mostly for the inspired by yours.
Yeah, man, it looks great. It looks great.
It does.
I know
Thank
I was
you.
debating on using that Nakamura torso for Okada, and it's like that torso and the Apollo Crews / Bobby Roode torso are like severely underutilized torsos.
They are. I was thinking of using that for Omega, but when I put the Daniel Bryan head on it, like the neck size like extended too much, so like I don't know. Yeah, like I was thinking of using it.
Yeah, it's such a tough. Man,
it definitely is.
No, yeah, go ahead. I was just gonna say, I was like, there's a lot of torsos, but it's tough because like none of them are like every wrestler has such a different body. It's so tough to adjust that.
Definitely.
Very stoked. So what is your what are you expecting from Chargrove? Like I guess we're using you as a vessel as an introduction to Chargrove since he can't be here right now. But like what are some things to like amp up your opponent? Because I think like with Batman and Joker, you know, like you guys have to have a good opponent.
Right.
You know, Pat and myself kind of being unknown to Chargrove, what is like his emphasis? You know, what's his forte?
Like Stargrove's last season, he would say, okay, this guy's a really good painter, so then I need to kind of up my sculpting, you know, things like that.
Right. Yeah, definitely. His paint jobs are really clean. I don't know how he does it. I don't have a steady hand, so like it's harder for me. I still try to pull it off though. I do my best. And I'm definitely gonna do my best for this Bushi. Perhaps I'm gonna do all hand painting. I'm gonna try my best. If I mess up, I'll start all over. That's how bad I want to.
Man, I'm excited.
Have the best job. So yeah. He's been doing this for years. I don't know if he's seen my work because like he just opened his Instagram, which I'm glad that he did because he's been missing out.
Yeah, he's been missing out huge. Like I looked at his Instagram, I was like, "There's no work to go off of." But from what I see, and I was like, "Yeah, he's approved. Like let's enter him for sure." But like going backwards, looking at that like Wrestling Figs forum and seeing all of his work, I'm like, man, he's got like a ton of customs.
He does, yeah.
I was like,
definitely.
Yeah. So really exciting. Let's what was the next thing I was going to talk about? It just literally slipped my mind. Oh, Raven shared your figure, right? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. That was really cool. I like that. I was like, man.
It's funny because I had sent him that like 2 weeks prior, so like I thought like he already reposted something else. He's probably not gonna see this. Oh, sorry. He's probably not gonna see it, and I was like, "There's no chance he's gonna post that." And one day I'm just scrolling down, and I see that he posted it, and it made my day.
That's awesome because he seems like one of the wrestlers that is very critical of how the toy companies have done his figure, and not very stoked with how his figures have been released so far.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I actually got to meet him a few years back, so I actually made him one of his figures, and he loved it. So
wow,
that was exciting too.
That's nice.
That's awesome. Yeah. So let's talk about what do you expect from the rest of the competition? You've seen a lot of new names on here. This is the first time we're
Right.
actually able to do a 16-man professional bracket. Last time it was like pulling teeth to make 8 and 8. Now it was pretty is much easier to get 16. So what is kind of
Yeah.
your what sharks are you watching out for in the rest of the tournament?
Well, I know everybody is definitely going to be on their A game because I know everyone wants to shine and they want to get past round 1 so they can show that they're capable of not just doing mass wrestlers or painting or sculpting. They want to go all out and show all their potential.
Yeah.
And that's going to be hard to top for sure.
Who do you think is this season's Rocka Jabroni?
Chargirl for sure.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's crazy.
Unfortunately, I have to go against him round 1, so I got to go all in round 1 already. I gotta
Well-
pull my best.
What are some of the categories you'd like to see? Because I know this is something that is so hard to go, and we were literally like, from the last video, I don't know if anyone's seen it. I mean, they obviously have seen it, but if they haven't, there was like a good 15 minutes where me and Pat like contemplated, like, hey, should we do this? Should we do this? Like, maybe we should do New Japan. Maybe we should do AAA. Like, and then we ended up back on Masked Wrestlers. We're like, no,
Right.
we're Lucha Underground fans. We should do Masked Wrestler. Keep it a tradition. So like, I cut all that out of the video, but for you, as a fellow luchador fan and having similar tastes, what are some other categories you'd like to see? Let's say round 2, round 3, round 4, finale.
I'd say someone with probably like a long hair or a long beard.
Ooh,
So
that's very
yeah,
interesting.
like I'd love to do a Tamatanga, so like sculpt his long curly hair and his beard from scratch would be.
Oh
fun.
man, that would be sick. Maybe face paint.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Oh, we got questions already. Like, is face paint considered a mask? And we're like, no.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Nah, I don't think so.
I mean, it's tough because like if you look at like people like Beastia 666, like his face paint's so insane you can't even tell what his real face looks like. But
That's true.
you know, then you go with someone who's got less face paint, like
Right.
Papa Shango. You're like, man, he's not kidding me.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's true.
But Pat,
Put the pressure on me. So,
I'm getting a dry mouth here.
yeah, so what other people are you looking forward to? Like, we have CAW, Bruja, TSM, Lucha Punk, you, Chargrove, Gore Customs, Will's back. We have Nick, Bubbles, NWF, ECW, My Damn Toys, Starvos, Cleos, and Beyond. Some names you're familiar with, I'm sure.
Yeah, I definitely want to see what Biondo has in store because his mask work sculpting skills are really good too. So for sure. And another one to look out for is TSM, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got really good work.
He's actually improved a lot, like in a short amount of time. So like,
yeah, you stole the words right out of my mouth. I was gonna say the same thing. Very short amount of time. Like I've seen like night and day improvement. Not that he was ever bad to begin with. He was very good to begin with. But even now, like that Kenny Omega that he did is like wow too. You know.
Oh yeah, that was really good too. Yeah.
What about CAW? Have you heard of him before this tournament?
Yeah. I know he's gonna kill it with the it's mass wrestling. He does mass wrestling. He's definitely gonna win round 1. No chance at all. Like,
yeah, I mean, I think the tough thing though, and I think this is something where you have a big advantage at that's really underutilized is that CAW had expressed worries about the time frame, and I think for a lot of these veterans, the time frame is not a lot of time. But you're someone who is a beast like Joey that can be like I have yet to I have yet to post or I have yet to like post any I have yet to finish any customs that I can post this whole year yet. So like I've done a couple for a couple people that I can't show, but that's a huge advantage that you have.
Thank you. Yeah. Unfortunately, these past few weeks I've been dealing with some personal stuff, so like I haven't had really much time. But when I
Yeah,
have time, I go all in and just finish as much work as I can.
man. Yeah, that's the same way I felt. I felt like going into January, I felt just super unmotivated. I was like, man, I feel like I busted my ass for the rest of December. Then I'm like, I'm spent.
Yeah.
I don't want to touch any of the work. I don't even want to look at another Conor McGregor.
Right. Yeah.
And you know, like I've just been really lazy. Like I didn't want to pour any resin. Um, it's weird how like as a customizer you kind of get like a version of writer's block that
Yeah. True.
really bums you out.
It does. Yeah.
Showstopper has done 22 customs. Let's count it.
Wow, that's impressive. I don't know how he does it. It's
My
probably
Max Boys
in different
nailed it with
country.
the Beast of the Year award.
Maybe.
He's definitely awesome, man. I love seeing his work. It really inspires me. Like it motivates me to continue to work and continue just do more.
Yeah.
He's part machine. He makes me feel lazy.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he looks like Goro. Like we've never seen Showstopper, so like maybe he's got 4 hands, and that's the key to it. He's got like one set working on one figure, then the other set working on another.
A little cyborg with extra arms, and yeah.
He'd appreciate
Right.
that. He's a big gamer too, so that'll be his new logo. He'll be like Goro with the luchador mask on.
Hey, oh,
But yeah, well, cool. I mean, is there anything else though that you want to talk about? I mean, we're kind of going to give you the platform. We're really stoked. We're really stoked that you're back. We're really stoked for this matchup.
Thank you.
From our end, you were a must get. I know that we trying to build this and trying to have a lot of repeat customizers, and it was really a bummer that Rocky Gironi couldn't join back and defend his title. But it's really exciting from our point of view because now it means there's a new champ regardless. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, this really means a lot to me, especially because last season I didn't really get to show all my work and everything I was capable of doing, and I really wanna show that I can beat the person that inspired me the most, no matter what
man,
he does. Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
I'm
so,
stoked.
like, yeah, it really means a lot to me. So I'm really gonna go all in, and if I make a mistake, I'm gonna start all over and just keep doing it until I get it right. And I for sure think I can beat him.
Awesome.
we didn't set the bar. We are the bar.
Yeah.
So what can we look forward to from the YouTube channel as well? And if people don't know, I'm assuming everyone knows because you got a huge YouTube channel. Like, you got to subscribe to Angel Falcon Productions. He does a lot of how-to videos that you could only imagine take a lot of work to record.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
What do you have coming down the pipeline?
Well, people keep telling me when I'm gonna do a Pentagon Junior for like full tutorial. I recently did the mass tutorial, so
Yeah.
like that's like a big part. As soon as I get around to get the parts, I'll make him. I'll make another Tatsuya Naito. I'll do a Tamatanga because I definitely want to do his long curly hair and the beard.
What about
I know I
Omega?
can pull it off.
Did you get around to the Omega video for the?
Yeah, I did, and that's actually my last full tutorial I did of a full figure, and I think it's around like 4K views. So
Oh, man.
I did
Yeah.
pretty well.
And the Omega. Check out the AJ Styles hair extensions kind of video. Yeah, those are all
Yeah.
great.
Thank
I see
you.
them, I'm like, oh, it's such a great idea. That's such a great idea. And you make it look so easy. That's the hard part.
The Raven and you know, yeah, and you're not gonna put yourself over, but I will. I mean, I watch it just to even get tips that I didn't know. With Raven,
Yeah.
I've already finished my Raven. I used a different head, but I still appreciated your methods. And people don't know this. I know you know this. I know I've told you this, but my Conor McGregor figure that sold for like I've sold multiples of them for over $200.
Yeah.
That hit scan was your idea from your YouTube channel, from your
Thank you.
suggestion, and prior to that, I wouldn't have even considered CM Punk.
Really?
I was a UFC. Well, not. I would have no idea who to consider. But after you said that, we're making it out of CM Punk, and I was like, CM Punk. All right, I'll do it. But so you guys, I can't say enough good things about Angel. Thank you for being back
Thank
on,
you.
my friend. Really
No problem.
stoked.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
So
really happy with how you're progressing and coming along. You're doing some
Thank
amazing work. Keep it up.
Thank you so much. This is gonna be Hulk Hogan versus The Rock, Mike Tyson versus Buster Douglas. I'm definitely gonna be Chargrove.
I
You
can't
better
wait.
watch out.
I can't wait. It's much better than a Raven
Yeah.
versus Sandman type matchup. So
Yeah.
let's do it that way.
Yeah.
All right. Well, take care, man.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. All right, see ya.
And we're back. Thank you, everyone, for enjoying that lovely interview with us. Angel is such a great guy to talk to, very humble, and he doesn't have to be because he's got a lot more followers than all of us probably put together. And his YouTube channel is amazing. Check that out. What's the address again?
Yeah, it's Angel Falcon Productions YouTube channel. Check it out. He was really on a roll there for all of December, like doing a video a day. Yeah, like we said in the interview, man, he's really come a long ways in a short amount of time. Really set up Chargrove too, and that's what we'll talk about here. Pat's got a full list of who's everyone doing, and that's his
Chargrove.
opponent right there. That's Chargrove.
Look at those. Look at that paint apps, how smooth it is. Falcon was absolutely correct. That's amazing.
Yeah, Chargrove. I mean, I remember Showstopper asking. We have a group chat, and he was like, "Who's going to be the Rock Jeroni of this season?" And we're like, "We have no idea." I mean, you got to think that the NWF is got a good chance coming into this being a finalist, but man, Chargrove. After looking back at that, he's got a lot of work too, but it's so tough because literally we have so much talent here, everyone, and we'll run through it here. I'll share the lineup if it makes it easier to talk about. So that way, we can go through it together, and Pat doesn't have to show up the back of a piece of paper. Do you see that there?
I see that.
All right, let's do it. We got Nick Johnson, who's a newcomer.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I mean, I don't want to say everything we said last time, but I was just gonna say he's a newcomer to the tournament, coming from the World of Six Scale. He really prides himself on taking extra detail into each of these figures. Pat?
He's going to be doing Son of Havoc. He's banking on the fact that he can sculpt the torso in such a way that do a lot of sculpting on the torso, and that will put him over. So, and I think he's got a good shot. Son of Havoc's an absolutely great choice. A little bit plainer, as he admitted, but with some sculpting work, I think it's going to come out really nice.
Absolutely. Bubble and Squeak. I think I say it right. Bubble Squeak? I mean, it's Bubble and it's got an N in there, right? So Bubble and Squeak.
Bubble and Squeak.
Bubble and Squeak. Let's talk about who he's got going on here. He's a newcomer to the tournament as well.
Yeah, he's going to be doing Rey Mysterio, but from WCW Havoc, which has a very unique mask. So that should be interesting. Let's see if I can pull it up here real quick for all you non-WCW fans. Let's see, Google. Where did I say it was from? WCW Havoc.
Halloween Havoc, I'm sure. Man, he's another great customizer. He's from London. Joining us from the UK, another one of our UK brothers. Elite's not in here this time, but the NWF, Mr. UK. I envisioned Rob Van Dam doing that. Oh, man. I love that Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope it shows up good enough on there. But yeah, that's absolutely a great Mysterio. I think the mask will be a little bit unique. The paint job, doing that purple, that's going to take a lot of talent. I think he's very capable of doing it. Some great stuff on his page. Check out all of these people on their page. Go to our bracket and click the tag people, and you can go to all the pages. Yeah, that's set up for you nicely.
Yeah, and he's been doing it for a long time, since 2008. He's working on a Pete Dunne, which I always find it amazing when our UK customizers work on Pete Dunne, because they nail him, but it's also like their boy from their country. So he's a great customizer. I'm super stoked. I can't wait. He really does. He's not afraid. He's the kind of person that's not afraid to do a full skin tone, and you guys know what I'm talking about, how that feels. So the NWF, another UK, our semifinalists last time. Man, the NWF went through the most people because he won the Gift of the Gods last tournament. He's got to be one of the favorites coming into this. Who's the NWF going to be doing?
Tiger Mask.
Oh, one of my favorites.
Really?
One of my favorites.
That's going to be awesome.
And if you guys haven't checked it out, I mean, check out his Aleister Black. He did another one. I'm super happy that there's a lot of Aleister Blacks coming out. BEW really set the standard for the Aleister Black. I know I utilized the same recipe. Heath Slater had the hair, everything, and to see Angel working on one now, and to see the NWF working on one now, I'm really stoked as an Aleister Black fan. So yeah.
And the NWF is our only returning champion, so that gives them an edge, I would think.
Yeah, that's very true. And yeah, because Lonely Bone Dustin and Rock Shabrona can't make it this tournament. So another one of our returning, not champions, but a really good friend of the show, Damien from ECW Figure Fed. If you guys haven't checked out, you guys got to check out his Vampiro. He's one of my head skins, and put on the dreadlocks in the longer dreadlocks way, kind of like the WCW Vampiro, the AAA Vampiro, and it really looks really good. I think it's his best figure to date. And he's only getting better. So I think he deserves to be in this bracket, and I'm really excited to see what he's going to bring. That being said, drum roll. Who is he working on? Oh, Pat's going to bring up the Vampiro. Yeah, look at that. Oh, you switched it.
Yeah, hang on. Let me get back. There we go.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's really an excellent job. And he is going to be doing your favorite, Pentagon.
Hey! He's not my favorite. I'm kidding. he's
Yeah.
so hard my favorite. That's not even funny. I can't wait. There's a couple Pentagons here too, and I can't wait. As a Pentagon fan, the more Pentagons we have, the better. Oh man, here we go. We got another person. Speaking of Aleister Black, the person that commissioned me to do the Aleister Black finally urged me to get moving on the Aleister Black, and I did. My first one for him is My Damn Toys. Now I've talked about, you guys know Trey over there at My Damn Toys as a big YouTube channel guy, a guy with a large following, like a BEW type following, and he's worked with BEW a lot. BEW told him the recipe for the Aleister so that I can make the Aleister, because BEW doesn't want to touch Aleister. So we're all on good terms there. But it's really great because I've always thought My Damn Toys, never thought that he was as good of a customizer as I do believe him to be. And that being said, I'm so stoked that he joined this tournament. I'd love to have him on the show next week, or the week after, but I'm really excited for what he's going to bring. Let's talk about who he's doing.
And also check out his YouTube channel. He just released a video about how to do custom belts. So
yeah.
How to tackle that. I find that fascinating. He is doing the Pegasus Kid,
who is Chris Benoit's masked character. So that's really cool. Pegasus. If you guys don't know who Pegasus Kid is, Google it. Really awesome. But he's going up against one of our veterans, one of the people coming back. Well, veterans in the sense of Custom Underground OGs. They have the ECW originals. We have the Custom Underground originals, and Stavros, aka renamed Beyond Custom Figures, is one of them, and he's showing up here, and he's going up against My Damn Toys, and he's doing also my favorite, Pentagon Jr. I just realized I'm still sharing my screen, so no one can see every time I say Pentagon. I do the Ciro Mayo sign, so I'm glad. But I'm super stoked. Man, Pentagon versus Pegasus Kid. What a dream match that would have been too.
Yes, and with Sarvos, his sculpting skills are amazing. So that should be great to see how he sculpts everything and how smooth he applies it. I'm excited for that. Pegasus Kid, I'm excited for that too. I check out the videos on My Damn Toys though. You're not going to regret that.
Yeah. Stavros has been working on Aleister Black as well. He's finished him, and it looked amazing as well. I'm really stoked. The work that he's been putting out since. Max Moon is still one of my favorites from the first series. And I think that was really cool seeing some very unorthodox characters. Max Moon came out of left field. Like the hardcore fans remember who Max Moon is, and that was such a beautiful figure. And I think he told Pat that was like one of his first time sculpting. And for the symmetry and the smoothness to come out, man, he's going to be one to watch out for as well. So this is going to be a great matchup. But along those same lines,
up all the lines and everything together, that was amazing.
Yeah, it looked great. I wish it was an Elite so bad because I'd want it for my collection, for my custom underground collection that you guys could see behind me over there. Right there. Look at that. Oh yeah, damn it! I'm doing it again. I'm sharing the screen so you guys can't see it. But I got Laparka and Eric Young back there. Speaking of unorthodox characters, we're moving on to our last minute replacement. We're so thankful that he stepped up to join us. Cleo.
Yeah, he doesn't have it on his page. That little turd doesn't have Max Moon on his page.
He needs to. I mean, to be fair, he really just started that Instagram following after kind of like the Max Moon and stuff. Because I can remember taking him at first. So Stavros has got at Beyond Custom Figures, so you guys got to check that out. But tell him to get his Max Moon on there, because, yeah, look at that dream.
Yeah, he does some really great work. Okay, came back to Cleo's Custom, sorry. He is doing, and I'm very excited about this, Curry Man, which is Christopher Daniels' alter ego.
Man, yeah, Cleo's a beast. If you guys seen what he's been doing, he's done a Jesse Ventura, he's done a Two-Cold Scorpio, he's done a Psychosis, Sandman. He's done a lot of great work, and when we were struggling, he was one of the first ones I told Pat to reach out to because his Jericho. I really like WCW Jericho, and he really killed the WCW Jericho, and that's when I was like, hey, sent it to Pat. We were wrapping our head around it. I was like, this guy. And so we're really excited that he's coming in there. There he is. Jesse the Body.
And check this out. You can't get more perfect than that.
No, that's beautiful.
That's a beautiful figure. All right.
And then we got his opponent, the legend, Biondo.
The amazing Biondo. He's been upgraded.
The amazing Biondo. This is not only a custom underground original, I would say he's probably going to be our first inductee into the Custom Underground Hall of Fame because he is a legend at customizing, and he has come out of retirement. He's a blast to talk to. He's a friend of the show. The amazing Biondo. You guys got to check him out. Biondo Industries. Show his Instagram tag there, Pat. Just put it down a little bit more. You got that Glacier. That Glacier is amazing. Like, that's his admittedly one of his favorite. There we go. Biondo_Industries. You guys got to go follow him. He's building his Instagram page. But amazing. Amazing. Oh, man. Look at that.
Yeah.
Biondo's going to bring it.
Yeah, I could look at his work all day. He is amazing, and yes, he deserves to be in our Hall of Fame. And he is doing Psychosis.
He's doing Psychosis, and then we got another friend of the show. We had a great conversation last time. Creature Will. Will join us. We couldn't be more stoked. Will is someone who was just now kind of like last tournament dipping his feet into the whole wrestling figure customizing, and since has really grabbed that by the horns and drove it, like taken it by complete control. Just finished a Wrestle Kingdom Prince Devitt. Looks amazing. Every work that he does keeps getting better, and really you can start to see the skill going through this and coming out. He's really coming into his own with his own process and his own unique ideas. I'd say he's one of the most innovative. Definitely. Check that out, yeah. Amazing.
And he does those flexible hands, which is really a creative idea. You see it right there, how he did.
Yeah.
So.
He's actually going to be doing some for me for a couple customs coming up because, man, that's such a hard thing to do, and what a unique idea. Look at that.
I will gladly pay him not to prick my own fingers. So,
so we got Creature Will. Who is he working on?
He is doing the Split Mask Ultima Dragon.
That is a major drum roll. I think 5 out of 5 difficulty. I've talked to Custom King, who's a great friend of mine too. Scott Burnett over there of Custom Medieval Figures. Custom King has done a lot of amazing figures. One of the biggest ones is the half Mortis, half Canyon figure. I think
love
it's
that.
Canyon figure. Oh, and it's in a collection of a very big superstar, and I don't know if I want to say this or not, but it is Chris Hero owns it. And it's an amazing figure. But he told me how hard that was to make, and when Will and when Pat. First of all, I gotta again thank Pat. He's really been doing so much legwork on this whole thing. So pretty much if you guys are talking to Custom Underground, you guys are talking to Pat. He's the face of it. He's the voice of it. Thank you, Pat. And when he told me he was doing this split mask, my jaw dropped. I was like, man, that is a figure that if he nails it, it's going to completely be one of the best. You know, I keep thinking back to Rocky Gironi's Grand Metalik, and this has that sort of potential. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, give me a half a second here. Looking for something.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's going to be so cool.
Yes.
So cool.
And just so you know, I've already called dibs on it.
Very nice. Very nice. I don't blame you. That's a beautiful figure.
Yeah, it's going to be. Absolutely.
That being said, his opponent, and these matchups couldn't be more fair. I'm really stoked for these. Randomizer was nice to us this time. Gore Customs.
Any of these matches, just with the right figure, doing the right thing, they could absolutely win. So,
absolutely. And the newcomer is it's kind of cool looking at it. For the most part, we have a veteran versus a newcomer to the Custom Underground, and we got Gore Customs. Gore is really new to this, but he's really new to this tournament, and I would say Instagram. So you guys got to follow him. It's at Gore Custom Figs. He's only got 150 followers, so let's build him up. But he's done that Goldust right there, an amazing Goldust. Man, I want to tackle that Goldust too. I told Custom King's done one too. Both just super clean. But Gore's been doing custom figures for over 15 years, and he is so crisp. You could tell he's got the veteran touch. He really reminds me a lot of Custom King as well. That pop Nature Boy looks insane. He does pops. He does legends. He does WWE. So he's gonna bring it. I can't wait to see what Gore does. But that being said, Gore is going to do.
He's pretty talented. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Super. Yeah. Very.
And let me show you one more thing.
Amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that.
He is going to be doing Dr. Wagner Jr. And I can look at these figures all day, so you have to stop me at some point because I'll just keep going on.
No, I'm glad. It really provides a good reference point. Dr. Wagner Jr. is such a hard figure on my dream list. Once I get through my list, amazing. I can't wait. So that's going to be a contest we're going to want to watch out for because I anticipate that one to be very close. Like all of these, we got Chargrove coming in, and if you guys heard Angel talk about it, Angel totally provided an introduction. Like I said, I didn't know if Chargrove would tell this tournament, but that being said, Google, not Instagram, but Google Wrestling Figs, or Google Chargrove Customs, and if you Google that, click on the link with Wrestling Figs, the old forum, and you will see his work. Look at that, amazing. Chris
How
Hero,
smooth that is.
Cassius Ono. Speaking of, yeah, and Cody Rhodes, man, look at that. That's amazing. I can't wait to see what Chargrove brings, and he is going to be doing, as we mentioned, Hushin Thunder Liger, who is such a difficult custom to make, and that being said, he's going up against a Custom Underground original in Angel Falcon.
I think both of them do in this round that they really need to bring it to up their game a little bit and, do the absolute best and most difficult thing that they could because they knew that each of them was going to bring it, and they're both very super talented.
Yeah, this could be a semifinal or final round. I would say this is one of the equivalents to, our Rocky Gironi versus Biondo. I'd say, for the most part, Randomizer was very nice. It was not nice to these two, because these two are going to be facing off. This is the Vampiro versus Pentagon Jr. of the tournament, and I couldn't be more excited for it. That being said, moving on, or well, Angel Falcon, I didn't say it. Pat didn't say it because we said it in the interview beforehand. But he's going to be working on Bushi. And he's going to be pulling out all the stops. So I can't wait to see that. Speaking of luchadors, Lucho Punk is new to the tournament as well. And he is out of, I believe he's out of Mexico, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
So he's one of our Mexican brothers joining in here, and he is going to bring it. I know that he's really excited. I mean, everyone down there at CAW, everyone knows him. But we're bringing Bruja and we're bringing Lucho Punk, and man, these guys are going to kill it. He's done a lot of figures. He's really met a lot of the luchadors. Look at that. Sting. Man. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing.
There he is with luchadors.
He's got a psycho. Yeah, man.
It's all Spanish, though. Yeah.
I'm very excited, and so he's going to be working on. Who's he going to be working on? Very nice.
He is going to be doing La Sombra. Is that how you say it?
La Sombra, yes. Current NXT's luchador alter ego, or where he grabbed it at. La Sombra, I can't wait. He was one of my favorite luchadors, and he's one of my favorite wrestlers on NXT now. I'm so glad he's got the championship. It's going to be really excited to see how Lucho Punk pulls him out. That being said, he is fighting, going head-to-head up against a newcomer, but a friend of both of us, someone we've both known, TSM Customs. I'm really excited for him. Tom over there in UK, that is, oh man, what a great upgrade right there, even to the Tyler Bates figure. TSM, I gotta give him a shout out. He was one of the first guys that ever really put me on the map. EC3, there he is with his favorite wrestler, another NXT signee. I'm really excited to see what he brings. Who's he working on for this tournament?
El Ligero.
Oh, yeah, there we go. So I'm not too familiar with them. I remember seeing the name, but you guys know me. Man. He's going to bring it as well. This is going to be a very fair matchup, too. I'm excited to see which one really comes out on top. I expect this to be really close, and we're going to really have to look at how much our audience participation is going to be, because they could swing a lot of votes this time.
Yes. I remember this one. This is nice. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I remember.
That's right. I remember his mask. I remember these guys' masks, but that's going to be fun.
Yes. I'm excited for that one. How did I forget that? Yes, I'm very excited for that one.
And then, last but not least, we got the Mexican Showdown. Here we go. Bruja, which he was supposed to be in our tournament last time, but his account got hacked and he fell ill. But he's back now. We're giving him another chance. He's going to be bringing it in this tournament, going up against CAW. Who's Bruja working on?
He is undecided at the moment. I will give you the names he is thinking of. He is thinking of Black Tiger Eddie or La Sombra.
La Sombra. Oh, very nice.
Either of those would be really great.
Yeah, very nice. Either of those would be very great. And he's going up against CAW, who is the luchador.
Luchador legend.
Luchador, yeah, man. He is. You guys gotta go back, watch your interview. I have all the respect in the world for Carlos. He is like my Mexican counterpart. His list, yeah, his list, his clientele there, who he's actually made customs for, right down there in Mexico. He's got all the trophies, like Pat just said, and the materials he uses are so unorthodox to us American customizers, but it gives him such a unique flair on his own work. Who's he going to be doing?
No surprise to anybody, I wouldn't think. Dr. Wagner Jr., and that's going to be an amazing figure.
The legend himself, yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised if he makes him with a removable mask, because that's just a kind of how talented CAW is. Yeah, because you guys know that Dr. Wagner recently got unmasked by Psycho Clown at Triple Mania. But yeah, really excited. Got a great matchup. That's really all everyone's doing here, and we're really glad.
Let's get a time machine. Let's go 2 weeks from now and let's see these figures. I'm
Yes,
excited.
yes. I can't wait. I'm really excited for it. Got 2 weeks from now. That being said, our deadline is going to be
25th.
25th. For some reason, I have it written down here, but I wrote November 25th. I don't know why, but
I don't think we'll give them that long.
we got till the 25th, and really excited. There
That's
we are.
25th, 11:59 Central Standard Time,
USA.
USA.
There we go.
I'm really excited. We have Australians, we have Mexicans, we have Americans, and we
UK.
have British.
Yep.
That is exciting to me.
I'm so excited, and I'm so excited about each of the representatives from each country. I can't say enough with how much talent we have here. This is going to be our first full, like I said to Angel, our first full professional bracket, and we are really excited as judges. Showstopper, Pat, myself, all super excited. We expect their Custom Underground this season to be even bigger, and got a couple surprises still in store with you. We may not do a gift for the gods. That being said, if you guys are watching this and you guys do want to, and maybe we'll put out an Instagram poll, should we? And if we should, who? Like, what should the challenge be? Because this is something we don't want to spring up, but we also don't want to have being given. That being said, let's do it. We're really excited. And maybe if we do it this time, we'll insert it a little earlier instead of the finale as a three-way dance. Although that did save us last time.
Yes,
We'll
it
see.
did.
We'll see. That was Showstopper's idea, by the way. We got to give credit to Joey. What a great idea. He's like, maybe they should all compete.
Shout out to my boy, Dog Crack. We're always thinking of you. Look forward to the future season. Same thing with you, Rock Jabroni. We miss you guys. Future season.
And
Definitely.
Lonely too. Yep.
Lonely Bone Dust, absolutely. He's working on some great stuff for me. Looks very excited to get that.
Yeah, no, I'm super stoked. They're all
The Mafia Bo Dallas guy, so
very nice, very nice.
Ms. Truz is very important. So
there we go. That's what we have for this week's show. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it was a great show. Episode 3, right? So Pat's
episode 3. Next week we will have Shardgrove, assuming everything goes correctly, which it should. Very excited for that. We thank you for listening each and every week, tuning in. It's because of you, the fans, that we do this. So thank you.
And?
Thank you very much.
And along the same lines, again, echoing what Pat said, our producer on the back end of this, Nick Manawa, at Manawa Figs, jumping it back here in the back. We started with the interview, so didn't get it to it till now, but not forgotten. He's a huge supporter of the show. Really, the reason we're on iTunes at all. I mean, absolutely. So he's finally caught up. He let us know. He's been super busy. He's such a busy guy, and he does so much work for all these companies. Go follow him. All of his profiles. Go friend him on Facebook. He's such a genuine dude. I really like Nick. Sponsored by like Zuba, Collar Elbow. He's got the hookup everywhere. But that being said, go check us out on iTunes and leave a review. Like us, because that helps more people find us. Check it out.
Like us on Facebook. We have a page. We have a group. Join that. We have the Instagram on Instagram, of course. So
yeah,
join that. Go to our bracket post. See everyone that's tagged. Check all their work. Follow them. They are very, very talented people.
Yes. And that being said, that is everything for this week. Thank you guys. Have a great week. This is February 8th. We're recording this. And take care.
Take care.
Custom Underground.